So okay, I take over the mic. Okay, so good evening, everyone.
Okay.
So today, let me share the screen first. Okay, let me share the screen first. Share screen. Okay. You see so many video here because just now I'm uploading all the things to my YouTube channel.
Many videos here.
Okay, TH Lee, my Vantros talk. Okay, this is on the hormone number 4, hormone illness 4. Okay, okay, make sure you all can see the. Can see
No,
is it
no,
clear?
no. It's a gray screen. No, cannot see. Gray screen. Gray screen now.
So what to do? Open again, off and open again. Don't know why. Now can see anything or not? Still gray screen.
Now can see a lot of square.
Okay, okay.
Can see all your slides. Yeah.
Can I now?
Still gray.
Full screen. Why?
Cannot. Gray. You try the slide 2 and see.
Slide 2 and see. Okay.
It's totally gray here. No.
Totally gray.
Tak boleh.
Supposed to be very colorful one. Let me see.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Screen
Maybe
share.
you open the screen first.
Okay. Open the screen first.
Open the screen first. Then only you share screen. Try the other way around.
Okay.
Computers, sometimes software, they have bugs and all these things happen. Alright, guys, be patient. Right, it tends to happen in sometimes.
Okay, number 4.
Sometimes we need to do the other way around. The other way around means that instead of you do step 1, then you step 1, 2, 3, then it become 2, 1, 3, then things can be solved. It's very normal in software programming or the apps that we are using. So we can't be helped, right? Sometimes to fix the bugs, then they need some programmers to trial and
share screen.
Happens to most of the times. Yeah, share screen. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your patience.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so tonight we are going to continue with our endocrine disorder. This is part 4. So this is the end of the chapter on endocrine disorders. So today we'll concentrate a bit on women's menopause issue. Because this issue, if we want to go into very detail, there are so many related diseases, okay, under this aging group, okay. So we will only go a little bit, okay, on this menopause, some of the symptoms, and then so that everyone, at least we won't, actually, okay. So we'll have an idea whether sometimes the change in the body, is it because, and then the rise of certain symptoms, is it because of menopause, this hormone disorder, or some other illnesses? Okay, because we have seen, as what Mr. Yo just now mentioned, sometimes ladies, because they are not familiar, okay, with all these medical symptoms, and then for example, all the hormone disorder and then menopause problem. So when they have the kind of symptoms, they go for doctor. Sometimes doctor might, especially like those general, okay, not specialist doctor, they might miss the diagnose, and then they maybe will diagnose wrongly and thought there is certain diseases on the organs, or for example, some of the symptoms are like irregular heartbeat because of hormone changes. some people they might thought there is problem of a heart and then prescribe some of the medicine unnecessary for you. Okay, so we must have a basic knowledge on this menopause, especially those who uh, enter into the age okay, around 50 something. Okay, this is normally when the menopause will happen. Okay, and then for those too early, okay, they stop to have a menstrual cycle. Okay, they might experience some of the same symptoms of like menopause also. Okay, and then you should be able to know that, and then should take a precaution action, okay, before or it develop into a serious illness lah. Okay, so when we talk about menopause, okay, this is the time that marks the end of your menstrual cycle. Okay, for women, actually men and women also we will go into menopause also, but maybe it would be slightly different in age. Okay, because some ladies, okay, they might have start the process of this menopause when they reach the age 40 something up to 50 something lah. Okay, but men normally because the fluctuation of hormone in the body due to we don't have this period cycle every month. Okay, so even though okay there is changes in hormone, but normally it will gradually happen. So we don't really feel a very big change. Okay, in the hormone release inside the body. So the effect won't be that strong. So for men, normally the menopause also will happen maybe around 50 something to 60. Okay, and then during this period maybe you feel easy to get anger. Okay, and then maybe slightly difficult to sleep, and then loss of this sexual desire, or this, okay, this kind of uh, symptoms, but it won't be a very strong one. Okay, compared to women. Okay, because women once they stop the menstrual cycle, it means the ovary there is not working already, and then the release of many types of uh, these hormones, especially the estrogen and progesterone, will be seriously affected. Okay, and then when we call is the beginning of menopause, normally is 40 something to 50 something. If continuously for 12 months there is no menstrual period, okay, you are considered really enter into menopause stage already. Okay, and average okay of this menopause especially in US is around 51 years old. Okay, but I see so far in Asia country it will happen normally around 54 55, and then the latest or maybe 58. Okay, and for your information, because of our lifespan okay, the uh, what we call by right we supposed to live for up to 120 years old. Okay, so the average of this reproductive uh, organs in the body should supposed to be able to reach until 60 something. Okay, but according to scientists nowadays we can't live so long already because of problem with our cells, and then we didn't maintain the system of the body in a very balanced way. So normally the menstrual menopause will begin and then really enter into menopause in the age of 50 something. Okay, if above that it would be a danger to our body also because of maybe deterioration of other parts of the body. Okay, if the hormone is still remain very high, it will affect other part of the body to have some problem also. Okay, so unless the ladies, the woman is very strong physically, maybe the menopause will delay. Otherwise, normal people, if too late or they start to only then they have their menopause is dangerous to the body also. Sometimes it may enter very easily to get a cancer or those one. Okay, so for ladies who reach the age of 50 something, okay, you have to be careful lah. Okay, normally it will begin during 50, like Asia countries, maybe 53, okay, up to 55, okay, and then it totally stop already. Okay, that is the 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 range lah. Okay, but some ladies, okay, maybe they will start at the age of 40 also. Okay, but too early is not that good also, because it indicates the all these organs that are responsible to release all the hormones are already in the stage of deterioration. So from here you can see the stage of menopause. Okay, according to the age. So some of the ladies and women, they will start around 35. Okay, and then slowly the function of the ovary, okay, will go down. Okay, up to 45. Some maybe they only begin if they are very strong, begin to deteriorate during the age of 45 up to 50, and then slowly go lower and lower. And then the function of the ovary cannot bleeding of the eggs. Okay, so the reproductive organs is no longer okay functioning, okay, to give birth lah, okay, to have the second generation. And then this is the time, okay, when it totally cannot work already, then we'll go into menopause. Okay, so if it goes very slow, and then normally you won't have too strong symptoms coming out, because the fluctuation of all this hormone will cause okay some problems to the body, or body cannot adapt to the drastic fluctuation of the hormone release in the body. Okay, so the slower okay the progress, the lesser maybe the symptoms will happens. Okay, so in the other words, we can say that menopause may also be defined by a decrease in the hormone production by the ovaries. Okay, so these the ovaries, okay, it produce the eggs. Okay, so because of this, there is menstrual cycle, and then some of the hormone they are very related to the function of the ovaries, is the estrogen, androgen, and progesterone. Okay, and then these few hormones are basically affecting, okay, and then basically it makes the happens of all the symptoms during menopause. Okay, so during menopause, these are the 13 common menopause symptoms which you are supposed to know. Okay, especially as a lady, okay, you should know how during this time, okay, if you are not be able to revert it, okay, you will come into this stage, okay, of menopause. Sometimes during this stage these symptoms will happen one. So you must know all these symptoms is because of menopause, and then please do not misdiagnose, okay, all these symptoms. And maybe because from here you can see, okay, some of the symptoms like insomnia, okay, maybe you go for you look for medicine to make you sleep better, and then you take all those medicine, or sometimes you didn't diagnose properly by a doctor, and then you simply go to the pharmacy and get a prescription on a sleeping pill, all those things, and then this is unnecessary. Okay, if okay, menopause is happening, and then it will cause some problem. Then you have to do some adjustment on the and the your sleeping pill too often. Okay, like sometimes maybe you will have a drastic mood changes. Okay, what we call hot flashes. Okay, hair loss. Then hair loss, normally you feel very worried. Then you will, some people will recommend you a lot of this shampoo lah. Okay, those all kinds of this tonic to fight against hair loss lah. Okay, especially like men. Okay, normally the androgen get released uh, not that high already, then you start to face the problem of hair loss. And if you don't know that, you thought is the other problem, then you might finally end up by buying a lot of health food products, your health food products, but the result is not that satisfied. And then skin issue, okay, will happen also. Okay, and then maybe you might face weight gain because of metabolic, and then because of all the hormone imbalance, okay, which may cause your thyroid to have a hypo, okay, symptoms also. And then all this will make your metabolic to go down, okay, and then you might have weight gain problems. And finally, loss, okay, due to all this hormone imbalance, okay, and then it affect, okay, the release of hormone, and then the absorption of calcium inside the body. And maybe, okay, you will encourage, recommended, or to take a lot of calcium. Then the result is not that satisfied because you didn't go to the correct diagnose, and then fight against the problem correctly. Okay, so these are the 13. I will go in more detail so that you will know, okay, what is the cause and what is happening, okay, during your menopause. Okay, so for those too early, they are facing irregular period problems. For example, like 30 over years old, then you start to have maybe sometimes really a very irregular periods. Okay, maybe one month coming, another month didn't come, or 3 months didn't come, and then suddenly come again. Okay, this type of fluctuation, irregularity, okay, periods cycle, that indicates there is a very serious hormone imbalance or other illness may happen in the body. So you must differentiate. For example, for those who enter maybe 50 to have irregular periods, maybe there's the beginning of your menopause, because the menopause will happen, and then it will maybe the process will take 3 to, okay, some people slowly, the ovary cannot function that good, release is not that high, all those hormones slowly affect, okay, it will drag, okay, until 3 to 10 years sometimes. Okay, so your menstrual cycle is dependent on your hormones. So when they become imbalanced as menopause approaches, irregular periods often will occur. So when you reach the age of 50 something, you face irregular periods, or sometimes maybe have period pain. Okay, then please don't take too much of medication. Okay, because there's the process, okay, for you to adapt, or for the body to adapt to the changes in the body. So sometimes medication too much will burden your body further. So irregular periods is often one of the first observable signs that a woman is approaching menopause. Okay, but sometimes it depending on the woman's cycle. Most will experience all these symptoms. Anyway, from 3 to 10 years or before period stop completely. So we must understand this. Okay, and then when it begins if it begins too early, you have to take some precaution action. Okay, there might be something wrong inside the body, something wrong with the gland, okay, in the body, and then the hormone imbalance, because all this may also cause sometimes caused by thyroid problem, okay, and then this adrenal, okay, might have uh, related to it also. Okay, so we have to maintain in a proper way. So normally when you reach the age of okay experience menopause, this is very obvious. The vaginal dryness. Okay, this lack of estrogen after menopause causes vaginal walls to become inflamed and dry. Okay, so these natural symptoms which the estrogen and progesterone are key regulating the vaginal mucus membrane. Therefore, a decrease in both may cause this irritation or discomfort around the vaginal walls. Okay, in fact, all this will affect over half of this post-menstrual menopause women between age 51 to 60. Okay, vaginal dryness can also lead to a pain during intercourse. Okay, making love. Okay, you have after making love, will have pain. Okay, some even bleeding. Okay, consider using water-based lubricant or a vaginal moisturizer to combat this dryness. Okay, especially if still continue okay having sexual life. Okay, you must get ready. Okay, all those lubricant. Okay, maybe you might face some problem because release of certain lubricant okay by uh, all our this endocrine okay in the body might deteriorate, and then it affect the vaginal wall to become very dry one. Okay, so this one of the symptom. Okay, then you might face a loss of libido. Okay, loss of libido, it means a lack of this desire okay interest in sexual activity. Okay, so during menopause 20 to 40% of women. So estrogen plays a crucial role in female sexuality, or it assists in the production of vaginal lubrication. But estrogen going down, okay, the feeling okay, the intercourse will get less also. Same time, the loss of symptoms you can see there, emotionally so this will go down. Okay, sometimes even frustration again and low response to sexual activity. Okay, so physically you might face vaginal dryness and pain, thinning of vaginal walls, and then painful intercourse. Okay, so all this will make her a ladies, okay, a woman actually uh, start to feel fear to have uh, very frequent this uh, intercourse, okay, and making love okay because of the pain, and then or dryness and then the decrease okay in the sensation, okay, and then all this we consider is loss of libido. Okay, so this all these symptoms will be an earlier symptoms of decrease of the release of your estrogen, okay, in the body before or it go further until it actually affect the menstrual cycle or the irregular periods. Okay, so the earlier will have all these lots of libido symptoms. So once you have this kind of experience, okay, this kinds of feeling, you must know that maybe okay you are in the process going into menopause already. Okay, so if too early it happens, you must seek treatment. Okay, there might be certain something wrong in your glands and then in the organs like ovary. Okay, or this especially during the age maybe 30 something, because it might affect uh, the function of reproductive giving birth or this. Okay, and then some might not know that that is uh, because of early enter into this menopause already. Okay, there is something wrong with the ovaries. Okay, maybe they might have a tumor. Okay, some might develop other problem in the ovary there. Okay, and then it affect the release of all the hormones, estrogen. Okay, and then beside that the number four these hot flashes is the most common women who are under menopause they will experience, and then these are very very uncomfortable feelings. Okay, and then hopefully okay uh, you are not one of them, okay, who experience hot flashes very often. Okay, and then these hot flashes sometimes will come together with heartbeat or acceleration and then the production of the low and the result of the low production of estrogen during menopause. Okay, sometimes your heartbeat may rise up to 200 beats per minute or very fast heartbeat, and then you feel really discomfort. Okay, when the decline of this estrogen is happening, signals are sent to the hypothalamus or in the brain there, which is in charge of regulating your body temperature. Right? So because of this of the estrogen, you will bring a shock to the hypothalamus also. Uh, of all declines, okay, and then the brain initiates a stress response to the sudden imbalance. It's a normal period, okay, your blood flow will start to goes up, okay, increase by activating the expansion of all your blood vessels, dilation of the blood vessels, and increase of your blood will go to your uterus, vagina, okay, so as to produce the menstrual period. But okay, now actually menstrual period is not happening, but the system will sometimes wrongly carry out in the body, and then it result to a loss of control on the temperature, and then the body temperature will get very high, and then you feel very very discomfortable. Okay, and then this one who are under menopause one. Okay, so extreme hot flashes you have to really take care, or if all these symptoms exist, if very mild then it's okay. Okay, but if it becomes so extreme or intense feeling of heat or in the face is happening, so your face will flushing and redeem face redeem face and neck all this part will become very red in color, and then very heaty, okay, rapid or irregular heartbeat. So this very important. Sometimes we might have misdiagnosed, thought that the heart is got having some problem, and then we will take some medicine to lower down the heartbeat. But the result won't be that good if you didn't treat it correctly. Normally it's because of the reduce of certain hormones inside the body. Okay, and then you start to have sleep disturbance. Okay, cannot sleep properly. All this because as we know, all the hormones are the messenger to communicate the brain with all the cells and then all the organs and system inside the body. So the decline in the release of all these hormones make communication of all these upper and the become down communicate properly, and then it might affect the release of certain stress hormone in the brain also. Okay, those make the hypothalamus cannot release all those happy hormones, okay, which you down, and then you face a problem of sleeping. Okay, and then maybe at night the adjustment of your heat might not be so good. Okay, perspiration, night sweat may happen, okay, without any reason, or sometimes even it's not very hot but you are getting sweating. Okay, and then all this sweating maybe sometimes it's cold also. Okay, and then it's not like contain not that salty. Okay, and then you might okay, this kind of feeling. Okay, this is the symptoms, extreme hot flashes symptoms. Okay, so you must take care especially during menopause. And then these are the most common symptoms which when it start to, it brings a lot of discomfort. Okay, especially when the heart is beating or irregularly and cause cannot sleep. And then maybe all these extreme hot flashes will caused by other hormone imbalance in the body, like hyperthyroidism is one of the reason which will cause the hot flashes to happen. And then it can cause your body to overheat or worsen your menopause symptoms. Okay, if your hot flashes are unbearable, it's possible you may have a thyroid condition in addition to the menopause. Okay, changes taking place. So maybe two things is happening together. Okay, so our body goes through many changes during menopause, which can make your internal thermostat become unstable. Okay, so this is the reason why suddenly you feel very hot, suddenly maybe you feel very cold also. Okay, so to minimize the happening of all these hot flashes, is recommend you take into consideration some of these things which will trigger the hot flashes. Number one, okay, warm surrounding temperature, or that means if the temperature is too high, maybe in the room, okay, the environment is too heaty, it will eventually trigger your hot flashes, and then you become very heaty, and then the face, the head, okay, the neck, okay, become red in color, okay, and you feel very uncomfortable. Okay, so maybe you must think of do not wear all those tight clothing and then too heavy clothing. Okay, all this sometimes will trigger your this menopause, these hot flashes. Okay, and then maybe exposed to those hot electronics. Okay, like those what we call well, how we call it, ultra this ultrasound. Okay, those light well, how we call it these are unseeable red light. Okay, the frequency is higher, which will make you very hot one. Okay, the 遠紅外線 infrared, okay, infrared, okay, all this may induce your hot flashes also, okay, and strenuous exercise, okay, too heavy exercise, okay, maybe you have to avoid also, and the hot drink, spicy food, okay, you should avoid, okay, coffee, tea, all these things, alcohol, smoking, bad habit, okay, all these may trigger your stress also, and try to be calm, happy, and don't and maybe take your time to relax or don't make yourself too tired, fatigued, okay, and of course when you are reaching the age of 50 or something, okay, don't stress yourself too much and working too too excessive, okay, especially some people the commitment is too high, have to go for so many types of jobs, okay, in one day, maybe you don't have proper rest, okay, work for 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, some even 18 hours, okay, and all this will make your body fatigue, okay, and then this will induce, okay, triggers your hot flashes. Okay, so remember, okay, so number 5, when you enter into menopause, this also is quite disturbance. There is your urinary incontinence, okay, cannot control your urine, okay, and you may experience frequent, okay, and abrupt urge to urine, okay, and then resulting in an involuntary loss of urine. Okay, that means actually you don't want to go toilet, but the urine is coming out without control. Coughing, lifting, or laughing, okay, can cause urinary incontinence. Okay, some ladies, especially those who after giving birth, okay, they might face this problem because of the muscle in the this abdominal part, okay, the uterus, okay, and then okay, the tube, okay, all the muscle there is not that strong, okay, didn't maybe didn't have proper, okay, exercise to train, okay, all this muscle there, okay, and then deterioration of the function of the muscle might cause the urinary incontinence. So if you some might experience a burning sensation in addition to the incontinence and frequent need to urinate, so you may have a urinary tract infection, okay, and should seek treatment. So during menopause, it's more easier for you because of the dryness and then the deterioration of the those good bacteria to protect your vagina, okay, and then uterus, okay, and then this may cause infection, okay, to happen, okay, more frequent, and then it will cause a burning sensation during uh, urination, okay. So you can do, okay, you can strengthen your pelvic floor muscle, okay, with this you can see from here, guys, exercise to strengthen the muscle for your uterus, okay, and then the abdominal muscle, okay, to practicing your bridge pose. It's called the bridge pose, which will help to strengthen your urinary tract, okay, to avoid this incontinence, okay, to happen. And beside that, maybe when you use IM laser, you can apply IM laser on all these few parts of the body, okay, to improve some of the sickness that you might face, okay, especially urinary this incontinence, okay. These are the few acupuncture point whereby, okay, you can use target treatment on this, okay. There is the point of BL23 at the back, okay, what we call the 肾腧 Okay, actually is the what we call around the belly button. Okay, you go to the back. Okay, then the middle part of your spine. Okay, you just put your uh, IM laser, the watch on that to do some target treatment on that. Okay, to give light directly to activate this point, this acupuncture point. And then beside that, you can do your BL uh, 32 also. There is almost the end of the spine. There will be a big, a very big uh, triangle, okay, feeling like a triangle. So BL31 up to BL34 also located there. Okay, so you can directly put your watch on that also. It will help the urinary tract or those. Okay, so you activate this 次胶 okay, what we call the BL32 气料 okay, and then this is the acupuncture point that will affect the urinary tract. Okay, and beside that, okay, in order to strengthen your muscle, okay, and then the tube muscle, okay, so you on the vessel there, okay, so you in this Chinese acupuncture, normally we will do these 2 point also, both one is from the spring meridian, and the other one is the stomach meridian. ST36 is the stomach meridian, which we call the 柱三里. This is a very important and common uh, uh, acupuncture point where acupuncturists will do this needle will poke the needle onto this 柱三里 one. Okay, so you can find 柱三里, and then the spring one is what we call the 三阴交, okay, SP36, okay, where the this spring, and then what we call the this kidney, okay, kidney meridian, spring meridian, and then there is what we call there are three where they will join together in this 三阴交 point, so you can do something on that. Okay, so if when you do on your wrist, okay, sometimes maybe point to these 2 points, okay, maybe for 10 minutes using the needle. Okay, for every point, okay, you do 10 minutes also. Okay, then maybe you bring you a better effect, okay, on regulating your urinary okay, incontinence. Okay, okay, so number 6, okay, during menopause, earlier I've already mentioned, maybe it will affect your brain function, and then it causes insomnia to happen, okay, because of hormone imbalance. Of course, insomnia might caused by many other problem also, but one of the problem maybe is because of hormone imbalance, especially the release of certain hormone in the brain, okay, by the hypothalamus, or especially like those stress hormone too high, you feel very stressful and cannot sleep properly, cannot calm down. Okay, so we need a lot of happy hormones, okay, to make you to relax and feel comfortable, and to release some of the hormone which will affect to make you sleepy, like your melatonin, okay, released by your pineal gland. Okay, so this insomnia is very important if we are faced because of insomnia. Sometimes you see doctor may prescribe some sleeping pill for you. Okay, be careful. You must diagnose properly. Is it because rectify the root cause? Otherwise, you will take your sleeping pill also, sometimes it won't be that effective, and then it might need a higher dosage, okay, to make the medicine to be effective to control your sleeping. Okay, so normally hormone imbalance will lead to endocrine disorder, nervous system disorders, because of hormone imbalance. Sometimes it will cause parathyroid, it will be affected, and then it's controlling temperature, and then absorption of calcium will finally bone, and then bone or marrow, which release the blood cells, or in long terms the bone is not functioning that's that good, or is not that strong, and then eventually the minerals, okay, is didn't absorb properly, and then it start to affect our neuron also, because our new nervous system, the neuron need a lot of these minerals to work as an to really all the nervous system to be function nicely. So if it happen to affecting the nervous system, and then finally it will cause our autonomic nervous system become disorder, and then this autonomic nervous system is the neuron system that the body actually function automatically by the brain's control one, okay, and not our conscious mind can control it. Okay, for example, there will be all this autonomic nervous system connected at the back of the spine, and then it join with your heart, okay, and then it give instruction to your heart, okay, and then to all the liver function, and then this is the autonomic nervous system, which automatically by controlling by the brain stem, okay, and not our conscious mind can control and then can influence or significantly on the function of all these neuron, okay, in the nervous system of autonomic nervous system. Okay, so once it happens, okay, become autonomic nervous system disorders, then a lot of illness may arise. Okay, you can see, because for example, you might have a stomach problem, release of your all this stomach juice, okay, acid become disorder, and then the contraction of your colon, okay, maybe didn't contract properly, and then the heartbeat, okay, your lung function, all these will be affected, okay, because of all this autonomic nervous system disorder is happening. Okay, so 72% people, they don't know that actually insomnia will cause cancer. Okay, if too long you are under insomnia problems, you didn't rest properly, or your immune system will go down, and then your normal cells maybe will develop into abnormal or abnormal cells and become cancer cells. 71% of people, they don't know that insomnia will easily cause 3 high and obesity. Okay, 3 high, that means high cholesterol, hypertension, okay, and then this hyperglycemia, okay, what we call the glucose level is too high, okay, and then become very fast obesity lah. Okay, and 41% of people, they don't know that insomnia actually will cause emotional diseases, like this depression, okay, and then some other types of all these emotional diseases. Okay, so the risk factor will go up, okay, if you didn't sleep nicely, because majority, okay, we can say all the repair and restoration of our body is carried out during the night when you have a very deep sleep. The inner doctor, the self-healing power, okay, all the system is working together. They're helping your body to restore, repair, and then regenerate all the new cells in the body. So if you didn't rest properly, okay, your growth hormone will get lesser, okay, and then your stem cell will not cooperate correctly, and then the metabolic in the body will get didn't work correctly, and then new cells cannot be produced, okay, in a proper manner. Okay, so old cells die, and then no new cells generated, and then you get early, okay, premature aging will start to happen. Okay, so this is the side effect of insomnia. So we must do something to improve insomnia. Okay, if we are having this problem, especially during menopause. Okay, and then already mentioned, because of the release of certain hormone in the brain, okay, might be affected. Okay, so you may experience mood swing. Okay, there are 13 study carried out by scientists, and then they review how to see the impact of attitude towards menopause, okay, and women's symptoms experience. So they found that your attitude actually will affect a lot during menopause also. Okay, so if your attitude very positive, okay, and then you are more active, maybe your menopause symptom will get lesser. If you are very negative, and then you are not that active in physically, okay, maybe the menopause symptoms will be higher. Okay, and then general during the menopause transition, you might face a lot of problem. Okay, so if you didn't handle your emotional problem, okay, wisely, okay, then have a proper stress management, okay, and then didn't help the body to produce more these happy hormones like endorphin, dopamine, serotonin, okay, oxytocin, okay, which, okay, normally they will help you to relaxing, to comfort you, and then to make your brain to have to calm down and to have less activity, okay, and then to face your stress more positively, more effectively manage your stress, and then promote your sleep. Okay, otherwise without the help of all this serotonin, dopamine, endorphin, okay, maybe stress hormone or like adrenaline, okay, and then your all this hyperthyroidism, okay, all this might cause your mood okay, to swing drastically, okay, during your menopause. Okay, so it might lead to a long-term insomnia problem, depression, okay, manic, okay, anxiety. All this problem will happen, and then slowly it will get mental, okay, and then emotional illness, okay, in the body. And then of course it will affect the memory side, memory of your brain, okay, the function of the cells is not running properly, okay, and the cells inside the brain there start to deteriorate, okay, start to decline in the function, and then you might experience loss of memory, okay, deterioration of brain function, okay, memory decline, okay, start to have Alzheimer, okay, this Parkinson. All these are because of the deterioration of brain function, and connective impairment of the control of certain connective function, okay, my loss, okay, then all this will lead to all the depression, and then your proper way of thinking then you will go into very negative way of thinking and develop depression. Okay, so in order to help this part, okay, especially on the brain, okay, we recommend, okay, to have to take hormone omega-3, okay, fatty acid or EPA, DHA, okay, and very high dosage of antioxidant property to combat inflammation and protect your memory and cognitive function of the brain. Okay, so we recommend in ministry this Vantros ministry, we recommend CV8 and the use of IM laser. Okay, because the light, the photon provided by IM laser will have the effect on activating the production of the energy of the cells in the brain there. So normally we will use on the wrist, and then a line will directly go into your nose, okay, where there will be a lot of these small capillary in the nose there. So the light of the photon will penetrate through the nose and go into the brain, okay, and then provide the light to the mitochondria of the cells in the brain, okay, and activating the enzyme activity in the mitochondria, and then started the production of the ATP, okay, the energy of the cells, and then to strengthen the cells metabolic, okay, to strengthen the of the cells, okay, and then repair the cells, and then it will help okay, to protect your your brain cells, and then protect your memory, and then your cognitive function. So to make your brain to be calm down, and then to help the release of all those happy hormones in the brain. Okay, so CV8 contain all kinds of initial fatty acid, all these omega-3, 6, 7, 9, or EPA, DHA, and then the formulation of CV8 with the combination of the wild ginseng stem cells, these are phytochemical property, okay, and then with the combination of this cypaton, or very rich in essential fatty acid, and then all the essential amino acid that we need, especially in the brain cells, or in the cells, not only brain, okay, all the cells need all these types of in what we call the essential fatty acid, because the membrane of the cells are made up by all these fats, okay, in all these fatty acid. And then of course civic with combination of this wild ginseng, cypaton, and then aronia fruit, okay, and then this pomegranate, okay, fruit, okay, which all contain very high antioxidant property, okay, all the phytochemical, especially in the aronia fruits, okay, which are the king of all the berries. It contains very high and these flavonoid, okay, which are very strong antioxidant properties. Okay, so the combination will give a very strong antioxidant to combat against inflammation in the brain there, or in the cells there. So to avoid, okay, the deterioration of the function of the cells, and then to repair, restore, okay, all the damaged cells, and with the help of the light, okay, so it will happen more effectively, and then the absorption of all the nutrients that provided by CB8 will be in an optimum way. And then beside that, okay, it will help the release of melatonin in a higher level, because some of the nutrient like the what we call the tryptophan, which are necessary to produce the melatonin, okay, which is released by the pineal gland. Okay, the activation of the pineal gland, or through the nose, okay, or through the use directly on the forehead there, okay, it will activating the gland inside the brain directly on the pineal gland there, and then it trigger and then induce the release of melatonin, okay, with the help of all the nutrient or the tryptophan property. Then the formation of melatonin will be higher, and then this will make us sleep better, to have a very good quality sleep. And then this is the begin of the root of repair, restore, and regenerating of new cells inside the body. So these are part very, very important. So if during menopause you face a problem in this sleeping, I will advise maybe you can have some of this exercise more often, okay, the inhale exhale practice. Maybe you can do it in doing meditation, okay, by practicing inhale exhale breathing technique, or do some yoga exercise, or like the cat crunch, okay, pose, okay, which will help you a lot in the stretching of your body, and then a deeper inhale exhale will happen. Or sometimes I would like to encourage, okay, maybe before you sleep, okay, you may first doing some all this stretching exercise first. After that a very short meditation, either do it with a proper chair pose, or maybe you can lie down on your bed, okay, and then practicing the inhale exhale and meditation practice, okay, by concentrating on your inhale exhale, okay, during this time, okay, maybe before that maybe on the bed there you can do this type of exercise also, okay, point toe, okay, flex toes, okay, there's to make sure, okay, your muscle have an expansion and contraction, okay, so that the muscle will get tension and then relax, and then this is a way, okay, to further relax all the muscle in your body, so you can practice. And then finally maybe go for a V pose, which will concentrate a lot of strength on your abdominal, the core, okay, and then it will maybe go for 3-4 times. It will help you and then stand there, okay, tahan there for until you don't have strength only, then only you release, okay, maybe go for 3 times, and then you feel very tired one, then slowly you go into sleep, okay. So if even though after you do this you didn't sleep automatically, okay, then you can still, okay, or maybe in other times you can practice doing some of this part. I see some members, okay, they put the directly put the whole watch on this area, okay, the 风池穴 okay. Then you can try also this the part to reduce hypertension, to make you relax down, okay. And then you can do use the needle to put on your 太阳穴, okay. All this will improve the head circulation, okay. And then your 百会穴 on the middle, okay. And then these 2 point what we call the 风池穴, okay, 太阳穴. And then the forehead, maybe you can massage a bit, okay. After you have done this, then only you lie down, then you carry out with an inhale exhale, or a short meditation, okay. And then finally you can put the whole watch on the middle of the top of the head, okay. And then maybe the line you put the rubber cap and then put on the middle of your eyeball here, okay. So this is the part to make the light to go in to your brain, okay. And then to activating the qi in the brain or in the head here, okay. So all this will help the brain to secrete the happiness hormones, or relax your stress and relieve pain one, Okay, so you can practice all this, okay, before you go and sleep. Okay, it will help you. Okay, and then I have recommended so many people to do. Okay, uh, some even sometimes because of the inhale exhale technique, the meditation, and then the exercise will tense your muscle and then relax your muscle, and then it will trigger the relaxation to happen on your muscle, and then finally it will affect your nervous system also. Then the relaxation will go to your brain also. Then slowly the activity in your brain will go down, and then you feel sleepy, and then you will go into sleep. Okay, so on the other side, if you feel that maybe you are facing some problem of imbalance in the hormone, especially the thyroid becomes hypo, that means the release become very low, or because for example like you feel like loss of libido, okay, because of the deterioration of your this ovary, okay, and then the release of your estrogen begin to slow down. So you have that kind of feeling or lack of desire for sexual activities. Okay, maybe, okay, and then maybe a hypo this thyroidism. Okay, you gain your weight. Okay, and then you feel fatigue very easily, or no energy. Then you might use your M laser on the other way. Okay, instead of using it for relaxation or during relaxation time, now is the time, okay, you use it when you are exercising. Okay, so to boost up the creation and then the production of your this ATP in the cells. Okay, so that it will make you more energetic, and then it promote some of the gland activity to be more active, to release a higher dosage of all this hormone, so that you won't the metabolic will goes up, and then your heartbeat will be more in common, okay, and not too low. Okay, of course we don't want to be too high lah. Okay, so in that case you might apply or do some target treatment directly to the gland. You feel that you are experience this low hormone release of, for example, your thyroid. If you have hypothyroidism, you can use your M laser directly on the thyroid gland. Or if you feel that, okay, your this ovary, okay, maybe you have to improve, okay, the function of the ovary, okay, the release of estrogen, progesterone, all this, okay, then you can directly work on your abdominal part. Okay, I will show you the point later on. Okay, then these are some of the part. Of course, please make sure you really diagnose and then knew that you are hypo in release of all the hormone, and not the other ways, because like hyperthyroidism, you are not recognized to use your M laser directly on your neck one. Okay, you should use the other way for relaxation. Just now I already mentioned that way it will calm down, okay, the all this endocrine system, and then lower down the release one. Okay, so in this case maybe you can apply in this what we call the neck one. Okay, of course when you wear your M laser, definitely you do the neck one neck one shape. Okay, and then here are some of the point okay, you can apply also. So you can see here this 这个this 三阴交 okay, 足三里 all this normally it will apply because the spleen meridian and then the bladder meridian is important in balancing your absorption, all those things. Okay, so these are some of the point. Okay, and especially when you feel that menstrual cycle is not that good, maybe you can activate all the organs of your vagina, uterus, okay, and then your ovaries, maybe you can put here, okay, these the around 4 fingers, okay, below, okay, your belly button, okay, you can put your IM laser here, okay, and then you can reply. This is 注三厘 the spring, okay, number 6, okay, this point, and then this is a very important point. Sometimes you can apply also. We call the Tai Chong, okay, the first thumb, and then the second finger, okay, and then the joint, the end of the joint here, okay, this is called the Tai Chong shape. This is a meridian point, very important for your liver function. When you feel heaty, and then maybe you are frustrated, and then you are you feel very want to go into a very anger, okay, condition, you can use the IM laser, use the needle to put on it. Okay, this Tai Chong shape is the the acupuncture point which will help to release, okay, all this qi, okay, from the body one, okay, to make you feel comfortable, okay, and then won't be so what we call 上火, your liver will be helpful, and then your 合谷穴, okay, there's the joining of your thumb, okay, and then the second finger, okay, the joint here at the end of these two fingers, okay, then when you press or you feel a bit of pain one, there's the place, this a point which will help all kinds of pain in the body, especially if you have gastric problem, okay, you can massage here or put our acupuncture needle, our light needle to it for maybe 10 minutes, okay, there to activating the qi over here, okay, it will help to lower down the pain inside the body, okay. So when menopause, maybe we will experience this problem, and that means the hair loss. Some people, they don't know how they will go for those specialists in treatment or hair treatment. Of course, normally we will ending buying a lot of hair shampoo, tonic, okay. But when you apply to it, you still sometimes cannot overcome the problem, because the problem is due to hormone imbalance. Is common, especially when you are under pregnancy. Okay, similar symptoms will happen during menopause also because of hormone fluctuation inside the body. Okay, so along with the decrease in estrogen production comes changes in fat tissue. Okay, so estrogen will affect all the fat tissue forming inside the body. So especially like your breast, there the fullness of breast will deteriorate after enter into this menopause, and then the fullness will goes down. So you will find that the shape of your breast is not that nice compared to youngster times. Okay, so the decrease in the fatty tissue of the breast, okay, and then it will cause a decrease in size or fullness also. So you will see some of the those products in the market, okay, to apply to make the firming of the and then the fullness of the breast. Normally they contain all these hormone therapy one. You have to be careful, okay, because when you apply hormone therapy, okay, maybe it will affect the body function also, okay, if unless you are really too early, okay, to start to have stop this menstrual problem and cause the release of estrogen become very low. Otherwise, you are not recommended to use all these this what we call the hormone therapy, okay, without the advice from doctor. Okay, and then beside that, the formation of the collagen, the use of the muscle, all this will be affected also because of the hormone decrease, especially the estrogen, okay, in the body. So this is why, okay, after enter into menopause, ladies feel very difficult to keep as slim as younger time. Okay, they will get weight gain and then the shape will change. Okay, so fine 11 this skin issue will happen also because of estrogen. So far we know that estrogen is the beauty hormone inside the body. Okay, because of the decline. Okay, and then finally it will bring a lot of problem in your face, especially in the skin. Okay, so often accompanied by dry, itchy, or thinning skin. Okay, with decrease of elasticity. So a loss of collagen and fatty tissue plus reduced estrogen are all the factors that bring all this problem. So okay, so when you face all this what we call the beauty problem, okay, on the face, okay, the skin issue, okay, please maybe it's because of your menopause is start to happen, okay, in the body. So weight gain is one of the problem, okay. The distribution of all the fats, okay, might change, okay, but most of the fat tissue will deposit in the abdominal area, and this is the most common area of weight gain. Okay, being physically active, getting plenty of sleep, and eating a healthy diet are the best ways to combat this. Okay, so this normally just now I already mentioned. Okay, so when you enter, then of course when we talk about elder people, okay, your diet have to be different a little bit compared to uh, uh, when you are young, you can't eat too much, and then reduce a bit on the food intake, and then the variety of the balanced diet have to practice, and the most important thing, okay, plenty of sleep, okay, and rest properly, okay, because this will cause some of the balance in hormone, and then it will create the crave of eating. Okay, you want to keep on eating only in then lost control on it, and then you get fat very easily. And then finally is the loss of your bone density. Okay, so estrogen, progesterone, and then for men testosterone are the hormone that are produced by the ovary, by the testicle. This all these fluctuation during menopause. That's why men also got menopause around 50 something to 60. The menopause will happen. So the release of this testosterone will goes down, okay, in the body, and it will increase the risk of bone loss inside the body. Okay, so because it will affect seriously the absorption of the calcium in the body, and then the formation of the bone density. So estrogen plays a crucial role in the maturation and growth of bone. So it also supports your body's ability to absorb, okay, the calcium you consume. So when estrogen levels are reduced, your body has a more difficult time to use, okay, to utilizing in the utilizing of calcium, making it a challenge to maintain healthy bone or mineral density levels. Okay, so you will go into osteoporosis, very easily. Okay, so that's why ladies after menopause, they will go into osteoporosis, fracture of bone will occur very often. Then you should beware of this. And then, of course, we will encourage you to do some preventive before menopause. You must make sure to build a very strong bone. Okay, so that you can still last for very more years, okay, to last, okay, because later on when it happens to enter into menopause, it will affect, okay, the absorption of all this calcium, and then it affect the density of the bone also. Okay, so to the basic elements of a smooth transition to menopause. So in order to avoid all these the common 13 symptoms to happen, you must practice, must make sure your body will adapt to the speed of the changes or the deterioration of all the grand, okay, of the body, the grand function inside the body, to uh, uh, to make sure the body is going into a slower speed of what we call the aging process happening inside the body. So to to make sure how the smooth transition to menopause, we will make sure we will have all these basic elements, okay, in the body. Number one, okay, of course, we must make sure we have healthy glands, okay, which can be done, okay, by using IM laser, okay, through the IM laser, okay, the activity of all the cells will be promoted, okay, and then it increase the ATP energy level of all the cells, and then it protect the glands, all the cells in the gland who deteriorate, and with the helping hand of CVA, all the nutrient that require, and then the antioxidant it contains, and then further the release of what we call the nitric oxide in the process of creating the ATP by using IM laser is a very, very strong antioxidant. Okay, together with cypatones, all these phytochemical in cypaton, in the berry, all the flavonoid, and then the pomegranate, and then the wild ginseng nosite, all provide a very strong antioxidant to protect the gland cells, to make sure the glands is deteriorate, okay, in a very slow manner, okay, and then it can still function, okay, in a proper manner, okay. So the progress of pre-aging will be slower, and then the body will slowly adapt to it. Okay, number two, of course, we must make sure how we provide the sufficient nutrients that make all the hormones, and then to help the production to repair and then restore of the cells during the night, and to promote very good sleeps, which we feel that CVX should act as a very good supplement to nourish and replenish the shortage that we are facing in our 3 meals, the nutrient that we intake. Okay, so those shortage, okay, yeah, it can be covered by CVX, because CVX contain all kinds of nutrient that the body needs. Okay, and then antioxidant substances I already mentioned, 3 or 4 of them also very high antioxidant substances contain. And then eventually we need a very stable nervous system, because it means that you need a very good sleep, and then a very calm, and then a very good emotional management attitude to have a stable nervous system. So these come together with good sleep quality and then good emotional management. So it will eventually to bring you a very stable nervous systems. Okay, and then of course the neuron need very good nutrient to nourish, okay, all the cells and to bring the energy the cells that need uh, by using it this M laser. Okay, it will help. So the combination of CVA and M laser will be able to provide you, okay, a stable nervous system also. And then finally we need a very basic and very strong, smooth and of blood circulation. This is a very basic element that we need before we begin anything, and this can be achieved, okay, with the help of IM laser. Okay, because by using IM laser, the photon should be able to activate to increase the enzyme activity in the blood, and then make the blood cells to be clean. Okay, and then it will eventually help the flow, okay, of the blood to become faster. The what we call uh, the plus how we call it okay, the flow will be better, and then the distribution of your oxygen and then your nutrient will get higher, okay, uh, in these ways. Okay, so with the use of IM laser and then the CVA, okay, uh, we are okay trying to provide a method to help you to achieve this also, because these are the basic things, basic elements that you need to have in order for you to get a smooth transition to go over your menopause process. And then you can see some of people, some of the ladies or men also, they won't have any symptoms or any discomfort feel even though they enter into menopause. Okay, and then majority of all these ladies, women, normally they are healthy. Okay, they exercise, they have good sleep, and then mentally they are very well managed on the stress. Okay, they know how to very have proper relaxation. Okay, and then sleep properly, and then eat nicely, and then they practice uh, very what we call regular exercise. Okay, these are the basic things, okay, which make them to have a stronger body, and then a stronger inner doctor, okay, which will really protect all their glands, even though we cannot avoid ourselves to go into aging process, but the process will be delayed and then slower and not that drastic, and then the fluctuation will not be so sudden in the body, so the body will slowly adapt to the changes, and then without feeling any fluctuation, they won't create a lot of signal and symptoms, and then you will proceed and then overcome and then transit uh, to this menopause comfortably. Okay, and then this every women they hope they can achieve one. So Vantros Healing Ministry, we highly recommend you to use IM laser and CVA together to help you, and then to practice some of the recommendation on the use of for relaxation, for strengthen of the gland, and then maybe how to relax down yourself. Okay, different type of use I already mentioned, and then all the target treatment maybe you can apply. That will help you actually improve all the inner cells, restore, repair all your cells, and then improve all the organs function, and then the coordinating of all the system inside the body get better. You have a stronger inner doctor, which eventually will control, okay, the function of all the body or in a better way, or especially, okay, your endocrine system, your what we call the nervous system, and then finally your blood circulation system. Okay, all this system, it will put together and then function balancedly. Okay, so they reduce to minimize. Okay, so besides apply using the CMC serum also. Okay, even though I'm laser and CVA can help from the inner side or from internal improvement. Okay, but if you want to get a rapid change in the texture and then the outer beauty, okay, improvement, then I will recommend you to put together the CMC serums or that are using the same material what we call the CMC wild ginseng phytochemical is inside, and then we add in all those necessary essential vitamins or essential nutrient, okay, that the skin cells that need to regenerate or restore, and then to make sure the skin cycle can be performed nicely, and then to reduce all the fine line, okay, and then reduce all the pigmentation that may have in your face. And after maybe 3 or 6 months of using, and with the help of CVA and the IM laser, okay, from your inner you improve your health, and from the outer you improve the skins, and put all and then put all the skin's problem away, get rid all this problem, and then eventually you change all your skin because the skins will change. The skin cells will take about 120 days, okay, to renew, okay, and then it will make at least 3 to 4 months, okay. By the use of CMC, maybe it can be speeded up, okay, from inner to outer, okay, so you will regain your youthfulness. Okay, it is no longer a dream. The restoration of youth is possible by using this package. Okay, that is what we recommend to use. So the combination of this eventually will help your body from your cells. That means to repair, regenerate, and then restore, okay, and then regain of the energy of the cells. And then we know that all these cells are made up of our organs, and it will improve all the organ functioning, okay, and then eventually improve all the function of the system also. So the absorption will be better, okay, the nutrient provided to all the body will be speed up and higher, and then with the help of nutrient, and then the ginseng also provided by CV8, okay, the repair of cells, and then the improvement of your sleeping, okay, your growth hormone, and then the trigger of the stem cell in the body by the stem cells, ginseng stem cells, and the use of the light, okay, may help in promoting the activity of our own brain of our own stem cells inside the body, okay, in the conjunction of the increase in all the human growth factors. It will improve a lot in the new generating of all the new cells in the body, and then eventually, okay, it will give you a better emotion control, especially the release of all kinds of good hormone in the brain there. Okay, all this will help the whole body to function, to generate more energy, and then to function more harmonized and balanced, and then create more energy, so your vitality will be higher, and then you will feel more energetic. Okay, so this from the very basic theory of a repair cell, improve cell, and activate the cell. So regaining youth is not a dream. Create a brand new you. or from inner health to your outer appearance. Okay, it's possible. Okay, so still got a little bit of time. I give a brief explanation on IM laser. This is the theory of IM laser. We are using the theory of light. Okay, because in the light we have a photon. Okay, the ingredient, very important ingredient in the light, which is a foreseeable red light. Okay, 650 nanometer produce what we call by uh, 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 what we call high very high technology. Okay, so the photons in the sun is an energy, so we are creating the sun energy by creating this light and penetrate the light using a very high technology of this laser, so it penetrates into the bloodstream. Okay, it has a great effect and influence on the enzyme reaction of the human body and the energy production of cells. So this light this photon we call the light of life. Okay, so it's a foreseeable seeable, okay, red light. Okay, and then when it enter into our body, it will activate the enzyme activity inside the body, and then it will activate the production of the energy in the cells. Okay, so with the use of the IM laser, we have a line for acupuncture, and then the whole watch can be used to activate all the meridian point in the body also. And as far as Chinese, okay, we know that, okay, pain when meridian is not working smoothly, and then if you can clear the pathway of all the 14 meridian system in the body, okay, and then you will release all the pain, because the pathway is clear out, okay, and not is stuck. And then when it's stuck, the qi cannot flow properly, then you will feel the pain. So by using IM laser, okay, the light will penetrate to the point, especially the point in the middle of the watch. Okay, we see there is a laser head, okay, giving the light onto your wrist there. Okay, there is called the Nei Guan Xue. Okay, and then it will put in all the light and create the acupuncture effect, and then it will slowly working to clear all these 361 acupuncture points, and then clear the whole meridian system inside the body. Once it's clear, okay, we say that the pathway is clear, then the pain will will go away. Okay, and then beside that, the IM laser is also a magnetic therapy we applied. So by putting on it, even though you didn't on the power also, or it will act as an magnetic therapy device also. So magnetic field inside the body will be strengthened, and then the study of magnetic therapy is already many hundred, almost 1,000 years, especially in Asia, ancient all this therapy. So is find that very effective in helping inflammation, reducing inflammation, helping in the pain management, and then increase our this blood circulation, and then it provide a very good release of pain when you put on it. Okay, so if you have a pain, you can do some target, okay, treatment on this also. Okay, so this is what happened inside the body. Okay, when the when the light or the photon goes in, first of all, it cleanses the blood. Okay, so the blood circulation will be improved. Secondly, the light will go into the cells, and then it will help the mitochondria in the cells. Okay, activating the enzyme activity in the mitochondria then, and then the mitochondria will start the process of producing the energy we call the ATP. So the more energy produced in the cells, the higher the energy inside the cell, and then the better the function of the cells can be carried out. Okay, once the cells is strengthened, and then we will see that all the organs are made up by all these cells. The organs function will be activated, and then will be improved, restored, and then eventually all these organs, they will join together to form all kinds of system, especially the endocrine and then the nervous system. Okay, in the body, these two systems are communicating. Okay, all other system inside the body. That's why it's very, very important. Okay, the improvement of the cell energy or enhance the function of all the cells, and then eventually strengthen the overall function of these various body system also. Here, when we talk about this menopause, we are talking about a lot on this endocrine system and your nervous system. Okay, and then eventually it will affect because it will improve the communication among the cells and all other system inside the body. Okay, so it's an overall effect in the body by using IM laser. Okay, it will give you a stronger and then a more powerful inner healing power. Okay, what we call the inner doctor is strengthened. Okay, so you will have a very good effect in repairing, restore your cell, repair your cell, and then create new cells during your good sleep, and then it repair and then it improve all the function of the body. Okay, so it in the overall, it gives you the improvement in many way. Okay, not restricted to only a certain type of illness that might happen, or a discomfort that might occur. Okay, so with the help combined together with CVA, okay, the joining of all the ginseng oxide we know, okay, it will bring more effect. Okay, and then these are some of the recognition and certification that are given to this IM laser by FDA, by all these council, all the very independent body to certify all the ISO. I don't mention you can refer to there are so many. So the therapy, these laser therapy are well known how to be used in Olympic, all the Olympic Council and then NASA. Okay, they are using this. So a lot of university, they have been study for almost 50 years already on laser therapy. So easily you can see all the medical journal in the net. You can go to Google or you search for low level laser therapy. Then you will get a lot of testimonial and then a clinical study journal, okay, on the use of IM laser. Okay, so is FDA and IEC approved and certified as type 3B medical device. So 3B medical device, I have to mention more times because it's a medical device. Because if you want to obtain this certification, you need to meet all the requirement set by all these international body. They are very strict and very high standard. So we have all kinds of all this certification that require, okay, under FDA or an IEC. Okay, so this a brief explanation on CVA2. Okay, CVA actually is a product with the joint venture of this research institute we call the Cell Vitality and Molecular Genetic Research Institute, formed by the cooperation between Vantros, the Chinese Science, the Chinese Academy of Science, Sydney University, and then this Korean Plantel, this institute, okay, which this Plantel are the only one and then the first one in the world who have obtained the certification of filtering the stem cells from wild ginseng, okay, and then replicate and reproduce all these wild ginseng's stem cell and to make the all the very valuable and rare phytochemical in all these wild ginsengs, especially those 80, for example, or CV8. We are using the stem cells from a 80 years old wild ginseng, Korea wild ginseng. Okay, very expensive. Okay, because all this wild ginseng, all the wild very rare already, very difficult to find, and then especially like very old wild ginseng, very difficult to get, and then the price is very high. Okay, sometimes it will cost few 100,000 for one piece, so it's quite impossible for normal people to consume. Okay, all this uh, old wild ginseng. Okay, and then normally those ginseng that we are taking are just main plant one, not wild ginseng. And then they maybe they are 5 or 6 years old. Okay, so in order to get all this wild ginseng so far very difficult. That's why it can't be produced to become raw material. Okay, in the process of all the health food in the health food industry. Finally, until the Plantel, okay, this Korean company, okay, they manage to come out with the technology, with the technique of filtering, okay, out the stem cells of the very old wild ginseng, and then using a special technique to replicate and reproduction, and then finally able to produce all those very rare and very valuable ginseng oxide, and then all the phytochemical content, okay, in the wild ginseng, okay, and then okay produce in a vast okay production. Okay, and then this is the all the labs, and then the factory, the plantation center in Korea, and then now in Shenzhen also. They will have a very big plant on this also. Then they have set up the bank or the stem cell bank for all kinds of plant, which are very valuable. Okay, so they are able to preserve okay all the stem cell from all kinds of plant already nowadays. So here we are using an 80 years old Korean wild ginseng, and then we get the plant the stem cells, okay, and then they are able to be produced in a very stable and consistent way, mass production and high content of all these phytochemicals, okay, that contained in the wild ginseng. So this is the first, okay. Okay, now you see all this tank, it contains the production of all the through the use of the stem cells, and then they are able to make okay like one tank or equivalent to 75,000 pieces of those phytochemical contained in okay the wild ginseng. So we can say that from one it produced to infinity. That's why we put the logo of infinity in CV8, because the main ingredient in CV8 is from here. Okay, so CV8, okay, beside the wild ginseng, okay, which is because of Plantel, the only one in the past 160 years, the only one, and then the first one to have this technique, and then patented in almost 86 country. Because of the skill, then now we are able to have this raw material in mass production, cheaper way how to get this all these valuable phytochemical. Okay, then we combine with Cipaton, just I already mentioned, which also contain 190 types of all these active ingredient inside also, or inclusive of all kinds of omega 3, 6, 7, 9, all the essential fatty acid, essential amino acid, okay, the vitamin A, C, E, all kinds of minerals that we need. Okay, and then a lot of antioxidant, okay, and then beta carotene, okay, the selenium, okay, all the phytochemical, okay, that we need, and then it forms a very strong antioxidant property. So It's very good in anti premature aging. Okay, improve the immune system. Okay, protect our blood vessel. Okay, improve the blood viscosity, and then protect our heart and improve our what we call the nervous system inside the body. It will help to reduce this glucose level and then the cholesterol. Okay, diabetic they will help. Okay, and then eventually all the ginseng oxide some of it are anti-cancer, and then some of it can promote the growth of the what we call the stem cells in the body. Okay, and then induce and then the trigger the activity of all the stem cells inside the body. And then the aronia juice, the king of berry. Okay, it contains we know that is a superfood. Okay, it contains all kinds of this flavonoid. Okay, yeah, and then OPC is very strong in antioxidant, improve our blood circulation system, breathing system. Okay, and then our digestive system. Of course, it protect the heart. Okay, and then the immune system, and then help to protect the DNA. Okay, of the cells, improve the DNA, strengthen the DNA. Okay, so it give a very good effect in lower down the process of aging. Okay, and then it help a lot in the protection of our liver. Okay, and then the strong antioxidant will help from the damage of cells because of a chemical reaction and so on. Okay, overall general health of all the body. And then the pomegranate fruits is a provide very good antioxidant property also, and then it contains many types of minerals and vitamin, especially vitamin K. Okay, and then improve digestive. Okay, improve what we call tree height. Okay, the hypertension or the high cholesterol, anti-aging. Okay, improve anti-inflammation. Okay, and then it help very good for the heart. Okay, also. Okay, so this is how the combination of IM laser. Okay, and a little bit explanation on CV8, what it contains. Okay, and then the overall the use of it, it improve blood viscosity and promote better blood circulation. Okay, the light therapy effectively promote the cell energy, and then by providing all kinds of vitamin, minerals that the cell needs, will improve the power of the cells. Okay, long term improve all the gland function, and then the neural function. Okay, and then the communication of all the system, growth hormone and melatonin can be effectively secreted and produce a sleeping effect in the body. Okay, improve coordination among various body systems through strengthening the neuron function. So the whole body will be strengthened. So CV8 provide complete nutrients, especially tryptophan. Serotonin can effectively promote quality sleep. Ginseng oxide inside CV8 effectively promote the stability of the nervous system and balance the secretion of a hormone. Okay, all the super antioxidant substances play a decisive role in the protection of all the glands and then all the cells, and then improve the DNA, strengthen the DNA count, and then the high content of minerals can effectively stabilize the nervous system also. Okay, by going through and then eventually we put on the CMC also. It will nourish the skin, flicker the whitening. Okay, and then eliminate the lines. Okay, ruddy complexion, improve beauty, moisturizer, and then tender and firm on the face, and then all the muscle on the skin. Then eventually it bring youthfulness. Okay, and then restore and then regain youth is no longer a dream, it can be achieved. Okay, so I share up to here. for tonight, for menopause, hopefully you can apply the civic and then use our IM laser in a proper way, in a regular way. Okay, you will going through the transition of this menopause in a very comfortable, okay, without having too much of problem, okay, and too much of very difficult time, okay, maybe other people will face. Okay, thank you. So I pass it to the facilitator. Okay, so we might give some time, okay, for you all to ask
some time for Q&A. Yes. Hello. Okay, I think I saw some. Oh no, that's a old message. It's all right. Thank you all. Hi. So that's about the presentation for tonight. So brother and sister in Vantros, do you have any question? Oh yeah, Jaslyn have a question from her agent. Hi Jaslyn, you can carry on. Unmute you. I don't know which line. You have two names here. Which one you are using? Yeah, you want to speak to Mr. Lee or you want to type? Hi, can you get me? Hello? I unmute already.
type.
Typing.
Typing.
Okay, typing. Hang on, no need to hang. Okay, just start. Okay, apart from that,
Talk
any of
lah,
you
speak lah.
also
Long time didn't speak to you already. Miss your voice.
Okay. Because actually my house is quite busy. It's quite this one noisy. That's why can you hear me?
no problem.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Very
So
clear.
actually, in fact, this is actually not related to today's topic lah. But I just help him to ask for this question.
The nose.
So okay,
Nose
the
bleeding.
nose actually, yeah. So his sister's son, so nose bleeding very often. They check the ENT, say that got sensitive nose nerve. So he's
Okay.
asking about whether how can this IM laser help? I think can be used, but how can this help actually?
Okay, the sensitive nose. Okay, in terms when we talk about sensitive, we are refer to the immune system type of sensitive, or okay, all these are what we call maybe normally the attack of immune system it happens it won't cause so serious or like bleeding one, okay. Sometimes because of the wall of the capillary there is very very thin, okay, and then the flow of the blood there maybe is not that smooth, okay, and then eventually it will make the blood cannot flow properly, and then the break of the wall of the capillary, and then it start to bleeding. Or maybe sometimes it might because of all these sensitive effect, okay, those dust or everything or anything that enter, and then the our immune system is attacking and cause inflammation to happen in the nose there. Can you hear? Okay, and then this eventually cause the capillary to break and then start to have bleeding coming out. Okay, if in that case of course if because of immune system one maybe when we use IM laser we have to be a bit cautious also. Okay, in this case I feel it's better to start with cleansing the nose nicely first. Okay, And then this like washing the nose, okay, maybe a doctor will recommend him to do already, okay, because sometimes the blockage and then the reaction of the sensitive reaction, and then the mucus building may block some of the capillary there, and then it causes sometimes the blood flow cannot be very proper, and then break of the capillary, and then start to have bleeding coming out. So reducing the mucus, okay, building. Of course, you must have a very clear, very clean nose. I would recommend to have a cleansing of the nose or to you all know how to do the cleansing of the nose or not normally, either using steam or using pumping some salt water into the nose and then let it go through, or using the emotion, these are osmosis theory, so some of the mucus will come out, and then the nose there will get dry, more dry, okay, the mucus will reduce, and then eventually you'll have a better breathing, okay, and then hopefully, okay, it can improve, okay, and then reduce the nose bleeding lah. Otherwise, we have to improve on the building up of the vessel, the blood vessel. Okay, maybe now actually the blood vessel is not as strong. Okay, easily it will be affected because of the sensitive, okay, effect. Okay, the inflammation, then it break already. Okay, so that have to be in the long term on nutrient taking, okay, taking care of your sleep, all those lah, to improve the building up of the vessel, the elasticity to be better. Maybe can take some Q10, all those things, okay, to improve it. Okay, this will be my recommendation lah. Okay. Okay, so you know, okay, you can try that.
Okay, so normally for small kids, because due to this one is actually not very well developed, so means that if let's say didn't do just take care of the nerve, it will slowly improve in the future, right? Because actually when they grow up from time to time, I think
like normally we'll see how those small kids they have this problem once they grow up they will stop already automatically or disappear the bleeding also. This is because of the sometimes of the formation of the vessel also. During this it's not that good lah. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not because of sensitive lah.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise sensitive okay, because sensitive and then combined with this problem, then it will cause more often the nose bleeding will happen.
Because actually he told me that they go and check with ENT, they are saying he has this sensitive nose nerve, so that's why I'm saying this one can help, but I'm not too sure whether I have to add on any medication or whatever lah. So Mr. Lee, you are recommended to wash the nose and on top of using IM laser, right? Okay. Can. Okay, I will get back to him.
This Billy give very good. Washing the nose and then apply aloe vera gel to moisture. Okay.
Okay. Aloe vera gel to moisture. Okay. Can. Thanks, Billy. Thank you so much. Okay.
We got
in fact I have another one.
We got very good brother here.
London.
To anything. Okay. Anytime have one.
So,
no worry.
He's talking about this TMJ.
Talking about TMJ.
My line very. Hello, I cannot hear.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, but
wait.
You didn't finish your question yet, I think.
Is it my line or what? Because actually, I think the line is not so stable, is it?
Yeah.
I think it's okay. We can hear, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I proceed with this question?
Yeah. Is it TMJ?
So this
the
one,
problem of the jaw?
Okay.
The problem on the jaw there? Is it that one?
Yeah. My question, yeah. Okay, this customer she's asking wait the customer is actually facing got this TMJ lah, and with a neck tightness when chewing and swallowing something. So I'm advising her, okay, to use it. Can you? Okay.
Cannot to use it only.
So she
hear.
complained that her neck is tight. With eating, she struggle. So her neck get tight. Yeah, TMJ.
My side cannot hear.
So she even avoid taking any medicine or vitamin. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'm advising her to take to use IM laser 3 to 4 times per day lah, before basic treatment. Can she apply on her throat or not? Since she face problem swallowing something or this thing, is it advisable to put on target treatment for this case?
Okay. So far, if he or she
She. It's a she.
So far, if she don't have any problem on thyroid or like hyperthyroidism, you can use on the throat there. Okay.
Okay.
Unless she have hyperthyroidism, you should avoid that. Okay. So if it's due to her inflammation or that cause all this problem, then IM laser might be able to help lah. Okay. In this way, okay, you can do direct treatment. Okay, the target treatment on the neck there lah. Okay, to see whether there is any improvement on that.
Neck,
maybe yeah. And then sometimes maybe it will be because of the sometimes it might be because of the what we call the neck there, the back, the spine there. Okay, the connection, some of the connection on the neuron there might have inflammation or what, or that cause this kind of problem also. Okay, like this what we call the 三叉神经 all those
三叉神经线
yeah, and then all these 神经线 to the neck there maybe is you use IM laser and see whether it can help or not. Okay, especially on the inflammation. Okay, otherwise if really because of inflammation on the nerve, then you need doctor to prescribe some medication to improve this. Okay, especially if inflammation is happening on the neuron, we have to apply some medication. Okay, otherwise it's very slow to recover.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Ask her to do direct, see whether there's any improvement or not.
Okay, can.
Hopefully, just minor inflammation. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lee, and also thanks Jocelyn for trying to solve the problem for customers. All right, any more questions from the field or anyone would like to add in? So we also thanks Billy for his very useful suggestions. Okay, so it seems like not much question. No menopause here.
Or over menopause already.
Guys, all your menopause problem solved already. Taking CVA. Today also 700 something. I think they're quite.
Yeah. There's someone want to ask something.
Yeah, Christy.
Hello.
Christy tries to ask something.
Yeah.
Hear me?
Yeah.
Mr. Lee, you were showing all those points, acupuncture points, good therapy, Okay, so when we put 4 bar 40 minutes on the wrist and then certain points on the legs also,
Yes.
we've gone through quite a lot of acupuncture points tonight, and then for certain, so how often we do, how many times a day we do this?
how many
often?
times? Okay,
2
it
times
will.
or 3 times?
No, it go accord
How often?
together, because normally, you will use, because the standard treatment will be on your wrist and then on your in your nose. Okay, you normally we encourage you to do
Yes.
at least 2 times. Okay, so in between maybe you will increase, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, when you increase, you put either you do target treatment on any part of the body or still remain on the wrist, and then the line you won't put on the nose already. So you do the acupuncture point lah. Okay, so every point maybe you do for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, you put on the point there. Okay, let it go for 5 to 10 minutes. Then you change another point. So after you complete the whole course of 30 minutes, or maybe you go through six points already. Okay, if you know all the points, okay, you can try and see that. Okay, so every day, so maybe every day, all together, maybe you do 3 or 4 times, 2 times on the nose, and then the other times then you can apply to the point lah.
So it can be two times or 2 and 2 target and 2 general lah. 2 standard also.
Yeah. Normally we encourage you don't go above 6 times one day. 2 times on the nose, and then another extra 4 times. Normally we do targeting one, is it? So don't go beyond more than 6 times. Too much already, and then it won't bring you a better effect also.
No lah, and now of course the time lah, it's the time, the timing issue. That's why different parts lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's quite interesting, because we have not used those points, acupuncture points lah.
Yeah. Because sometimes it's quite difficult, okay, for a person to put the point there and wait for 10 minutes, or sometimes some people they cannot do it. So very less people they will apply to the acupuncture point. Only for example like the Tai Chung on the leg there, maybe you can try this, very good for the liver one. Okay. So far normally I use I will try lah. Okay, I will put on the Tai Chung there, and then some of the San Yin Jiao, because my leg also got some problem lah. Sometimes it's not, the blood is not that smooth, it flows. So I put on the San Yin Jiao, the Zhu San Li there. Is a very important point.
Sorry, I don't understand what is all those. That's the whole thing.
Okay. So you refer to some of the point that I show in the you repeatedly see you find the point. I'll put there the Zhu San Li, the English also called Zhu San Li one. Okay, direct translate only. So these are the very important.
Yeah, that means the watch, because this afternoon I was talking to one of my members. She's 70-odd years old. I also experiencing her hands and legs still, even though she's been on IM laser. She's still feeling the coldness on her legs and her hands. So I think your son, that I think that therapy, that target would help her lah. So that means she wears the watch. She wears the watch on her wrist, and then use the needle, the nasal line to put on the leg, the ankle there, that part, right?
Yeah. Okay. So far, is she experienced very cold hand and feet? Is it the kind of feeling? Okay, the palm is very cold, and then the leg is very cold, and then after using, the improvement is not as strong yet. And then I will recommend buy 2 hot bag. Okay, those electric control one, heating the bag. Okay, because by using IM laser to heat up the body, normally it will help to increase 0.5 degree up to 2 degree only. Okay, so if you want to warm up your body, okay, because your body is very cold, especially on the feet and the leg, on the feet and the palm there, is a faster way, okay, to use a hot bed, okay, to do it, and then you apply together with your IM laser to give a general increase in temperature of the body. That will be more effective. Okay, so far, because I'm myself, I'm having a heart problem one, okay, because I've gone through a bypass in a very young age. So sometimes I have this kind of experience also, this kind of symptom. Normally I overcome it by using hot bag. It will be faster, and then you join together, then you will get a very good result, okay. Because if you only using the light to activating the cells to increase, okay, the energy, the ATP, and then you want to reach a very warm stage, it would take a very long time, and then sometimes the body still not that strong enough to increase to control the temperature yet. You better use a hot bag, then it will be very fast, or the body will react very fast, and then it will improve, and then together with the light, then the symptoms will go away even faster.
Okay. So where
Okay.
do you put the hot pack?
Okay, the hot pack, actually, because the hot pack is quite hot one, okay. Normally, I will put actually on the liver there, okay. I wouldn't directly put on the hand, okay. Sometimes I will put, I will wear a bigger shirt, okay. I put on the stomach there, okay, and then because I got 2 or 3, sometimes maybe I will put on the leg if too cold, okay. Otherwise, I'll put on the body, because all those blood it will flow, okay, through the whole body one. So if your liver there, because the collection of blood to the body is very high, and then it will activate the function of the blood, the liver also. So normally I'll put on the liver there. Then eventually the whole body will heat up, and then your hand will warm up also.
Okay, so this also very good for people with the Raynaud's problem, where the hands and legs cannot forever cold one,
Yeah. That's right. Okay, it can help to improve, because sometimes there might be why we need to do it together, because sometimes there might be control of temperature, the increase and then the reduce of the function, actually is controlled by the brain one. Okay, in the brain, the autonomic function, maybe it is not function very nicely, so we need some this photon to help the cells there, okay, to activate, then eventually maybe it can improve, because the hot bag is temporarily relieve all the cold only. Okay, eventually it will go down if your brain got problem, or the control of the temperature got problem. Okay, so we still need to provide the light to overall improve all the function of all kinds of organs inside the body, and then the gland inside the body.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lee. At least helped about 2 or 3 people. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Christy, for the question also. Okay, so it's almost 11, yeah. Mr. Lee, you got to speed up next time.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't expect also many people to ask. Then many people then I stop a bit late. How come I then come up? A lot of people want to ask. If I stop early, nobody asks. Okay, we finish here.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's quite late now, so it's perfect. Well, anyway, thank you, Mr. Lee, and thank you everyone for your participation. And good night, everyone. Bye.
Okay, good night.
Night. Thanks, Lee. Thank you.
Bye, Billy.
Bye, Azim. Okay, wait
bye.
to clear. Go to your place.
Come. Yeah. Welcome. Most welcome. Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Come and have the Vietnam Cuba Kway Teow,
Come. Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.